Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Muriel Bowser. I'm the mayor of Washington, D.C., and I am joined by members of my team and also our several partner agencies to provide a briefing on weather. I'm joined by the City Administrator Rashad Young, Chris Shorter, who is the Director of the Department of Public Works, Peter Newsham, the Police Chief, John Donnelly, the Deputy Chief for Fire and EMS, Laura Zeilinger, the Director of the Department of Human Services, Greer Gillis, the Director of the Department of General Services, Delano Hunter, the Director of Serve DC, and Brian Baker, the Chief of Staff at our Department of Homeland Security, Paul Wiedenfeld, Metro's General Manager and Chief Executive Officer, and representatives from PEPCO. So we are here to talk about DC storm preparation. And I think as we all know that we have a changing forecast that appears to change by the hours. And we are, of course, in touch with the National Weather Service and are following the forecast carefully. This is what we know at this point. Later this evening, snow and rain are expected to begin and affect the district between 7 and 9 p.m. The heaviest snowfall is likely between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. The snow is expected to taper off during the mid-morning hours, and we don't really know at this point how much will affect the district proper. So we are hoping for the best, but as you can see with all the people behind me are planning for whatever Mother Nature sends our way. I want to stress that there are a range of possibilities, so we could see a lot more or a lot less snowfall. This forecast presents a danger to district residents, particularly those who are experiencing homelessness. And we will have a cold emergency plan in place to help our homeless residents. Under this plan, we are providing emergency access to shelter, overnight warming sites, and transportation to those locations. Anyone in need who sees someone in need should dial 311. The district snow team is taking significant steps to prepare for the impending winter weather. Yesterday, the Department of Public Works and Transportation began pre-treating streets and highways across the city. This morning, both DPW and DDOT began treating major roads as well as residential roads in the district. DPW has also suspended street sweeping for Tuesday. All scheduled bulk trash pickup appointments for Tuesday have been canceled and will be rescheduled. I like to note that the snow team is preparing for a full deployment. What that means is that we'll have more than 200 plows scheduled out on the streets, and they will be at their posts by 7 p.m. tonight. As a precaution, we are asking residents and business owners in the district to spread rock salt or non-clumping kitty litter along their sidewalks to help pedestrians. We are also asking you to check on your neighbors. Lastly, we would ask anybody that can help an elderly resident or a resident who needs assistance to do exactly that. We have a list of DC resident snow team members who are willing to help out a nearby neighbor. Since October, 21 residents in all 8 wards have registered who said they need help with snow. We anticipate volunteers being deployed tomorrow afternoon after the snow event ends and conditions are safe. If you're interested in volunteering or know someone in need of snow removal, please visit servedc.volunteerhub.com. And so I just like to emphasize, as I always do, that people should be smart and be prepared, which is what your city is doing to get ready for the snow. If it's a big one or if it manages this to be something small. I joked with the team in the trailer and said that today looked like a perfect, crisp winter day. So it's either the calm before the storm or it's a perfectly beautiful winter day, and we can hope for it to continue, but we will be prepared in any event. So what I want to do now is turn to Chris Shorter, who is our Director of Public Works, to talk more specifically about what the snow team does to get ready for this event.
Thank you, Mayor. So my name is Chris Shorter. As the Mayor mentioned, we have been working pre-treating routes and roads since yesterday noontime. On yesterday, the DC snow team treated our roads with a brine liquid, and on today, during the morning after the AM commute, we began treating roads with a rock salt brine beet juice mix. Our crews will be out this evening starting at 7 p.m. and we will work throughout the night. Our B shift is scheduled to start at 7 a.m. and we will work through a 12-hour on, 12-hour off shift. For those who are interested, trash and recycling services will continue as planned tomorrow. All of our street sweeping services for tomorrow have been postponed, as well as bulk trash collection. I'm absolutely available for questions if there are any.
Thank you, Chris. Director Gillis.
Good afternoon. My name is Greer Ellis. I am the Director of the Department of General Services. As part of the DC Snow Team, DGS provided pre-treatment services to all DGS locations yesterday. Our teams have been dispatched today to make sure that all government properties, all 700 properties, have been pre-treated, and we will continue monitoring of those properties today until the snow event. We have set up our snow command center, activated today at 3 p.m., and will continue monitoring all of our properties from today until the end of the event. Thank you.
Thank you. General Manager.
Thank you, Mayor. Good to be with you. We've been preparing also, obviously, for the last few days to be ready for this storm. Those efforts will kick into high gear this evening. We will be activating switch heaters and heat tape along the rail line. We'll start running de-icing trains later this evening, and we'll bring in contractors and Metro personnel for snow clearing operations. In total, we have more than 600 pieces of snow fighting equipment, and we'll be using that very shortly. The Emergency Operations Center goes into effect later this evening, and we'll do everything we can to provide as much service as we can, keeping in mind that the safety of our public employees is the first thing that we keep in mind. Here's what we're planning in terms of this evening. The rest of the day, basically, we'll be running normal service except for Metro Access, which is the service we have for our disabled community. That's shut down at 4 today. That's a reservation-based system and will remain closed all day tomorrow. In terms of tomorrow, for now, a few announcements there. We will start Metro rail service. The rail service at 5 a.m., which is our normal start time for both above and below ground services. However, we will be operating on a Saturday schedule, which means we will running 12-minute headways from the endpoints, and core service down 10 will be between every 4 and 6 minutes. Running trains less frequently basically allows us to basically get out there and plow, and also do any other things that we have to do to make sure that the system is safe. Metro service will be operating under our severe pattern, which is basically on the primary road system. We'll start off there. Obviously, if it isn't as bad, we can throw much more service out there, but we don't want to get trapped with the nature of this storm coming in the middle of the night. We don't want our equipment getting trapped out there, and clearly don't want our passengers being trapped out there. So we'll continue to monitor very closely. Please just visit our website and to keep up to date on what's happening then, and we'll continue to work very hard to provide as much service as we can as conditions change. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, so we're happy to answer a few questions. We haven't made any decision on schools, Tom. We will wait for the latest forecast and see what's on the ground. And when we convene that region-wide call, we'll know better. So if we have information that leads us to believe we can't operate schools safely by tonight's evening news, we'll announce it. But it's a good chance that we'll also look at the conditions in the morning and announce it by 4. Sure. Chief, where's the chief? Yes.
I'm Craig Baker, the Assistant Chief of Operations. What was the question?
Will AMR be operating tomorrow?
Yeah.
How are you going to get the ambulances and trucks change?
Yeah, so of our units are being prepared with snow chains, and that we're also placing additional transport units in service, both medic units and ambulances. And AMR is staffing appropriately as well. They'll be upstaffing additional units during this evening and tomorrow as well.
Good? All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. If necessary. Let's hope it's not. Yes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.